Today you're going to be setting up your very first SAE record book in this thing called the AET.com. Before we get started on that, we need to go over the different types of SAEs. So the first one is foundational. So foundational is just for career exploration, learning about personal finance, workplace safety, honing in on some of those employment skills, which are just soft skills, and then also looking into ag literacy, which is the ability to take agricultural information and how to learn from that and how to read that and use that in everyday life. So this is the first SAE every member should have, and that's what we're setting up today. As you're creating your foundational SAE, this is going to spill into the immersion SAEs that you guys will all have. Some of you will end up making immersion SAEs this year, and some of you guys probably won't be able to make one until next year, but this is just something to kind of think about while you're creating your foundational SAE. So one of the different SAEs is placement or internship. So that's when you're placed in an employment setting and you gain technical and soft skills. So technical skills are the things that you need for a particular job. So if you're working at the vet clinic, you're going to need to know just basic math and conversions. Or if you're working at Jason's, you're probably going to want to know how to potentially change a tire and all of the different tools that you would be using for that. Placement and internships can be paid or unpaid experiences. So examples of this are working at the vet clinic, working at Watts, working for your family ranch, McGuire's. It's just a job, basically. The next one is ownership or entrepreneurship. So this is when you own your own business to provide goods or services, and you are the person that is in charge of managing those inputs and outputs. So if you're working for your family's ranch, you are not the owner of it. But let's say that you work for your family ranch, but you also technically own 5 heifers or something like that. Because you own those 5 heifers, you are an owner at that point in time. So that's just something you need to differentiate between the two of them. And you can have multiple SAEs. So you could be working for your family ranch and you could have your own enterprise. So this is a really popular one when it comes to raising livestock for the fair. So if you're showing through FFA, this is what you would do. Another example is Gracie. She has her plant business, which is called Creative Roots. Porter has his lawn care service. I've also had kids do, Madison Kindler had her fruit stand, her MJK Produce. So research is the next one. This is for those of you that are scientifically based. So this is when you are involved in an investigation to establish new knowledge or validate previous research. So this is the one that Paik Burke did. He did the biodiesel from algae experiment. I had the girls that did the goat deworming processes. I have seen kids create different inventions. Some other things that I've seen at the national level are testing different types of electrodes and the ability of them to produce quality welds, and then testing all of those welds. This one's endless, but if you are somebody who wants to dive a little bit further into something, I suggest that one for you. School-based enterprise is either an entrepreneurship or a placement through the school. So if you're in horticulture, that would be the greenhouse, or if you're in ag power or my advanced ag welding class, it's small gas engine repair or welding business. And then there's the service learning, where you conduct and evaluate a project to provide services to a community. This cannot benefit the FFA in any way, shape, or form. So this is something completely separate. So you could do Helping Hands, which is equine therapy for people with disabilities, and create that little business, or you could work alongside Brooke Ford to do that. Well, I guess Brooke Slaughter now. And then there is the Thanksgiving meal kits. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to set this up.